Love and light collective. So I see that there is a female in particular looking for clarity. All right. And I do have a masculine here, could be Capricorn energy, that is entering into this tower moment. Okay. Long story short, they don't know that part though. It's giving, oh, you picked a karmic partner, did you? This particular person maybe recently entered into a connection, or you recently found out that they've entered into a connection, chosen another partner, or gotten back with somebody. Take whatever resonates there. This is a general collective message. This will not resonate with all, but it should resonate with some. And even though you know your and or your person's energy is connected, please only take what resonates, okay? So continuing on, you're being asked to utilize your strength. This person could be looking at pictures, or you both could be mirroring that, okay? Could be some significance to jewelry here as well. Doesn't have to be the case. What else am I seeing? Both of you, quite honestly, have options, okay? So, you know, you could, this gives the potentiality of power couple vibes, right? You guys probably both look great, and you probably both look great together, right? And this is kind of why, you know, it's a little disorienting, right? It's like, no, wait a minute. We look great on paper. We look great in person. I'm like, what are you? And you have this other person here now, right? And long story short, you know, often when that happens, you almost got to start rejoicing. It's like, okay, then I don't have to teach so-and-so the lessons that clearly they're signed up to learn. Okay, it's just not with you. And even as saddening as that still may seem, or unfair as it may sound, right? Do you want to do all the work? Like, aren't you already doing enough? Okay. So take some solace from that, if you will. Okay. But you're being asked to utilize your strength here, because long story short, this person does, in the end, all is well, right? In the end, you know, you are together, and you know that this person, I'm not going to lie, what I'm seeing in the cards here, is holding on to you, okay, with this Four of Pentacles energy. It's all connecting to time here with this particular Cosmo tarot deck. The way it's illustrated, everything, every pentacle, all four of them are connected to a stop clock of sorts, or not a stop clock, why am I saying that, a clock of sorts. Maybe there's some significance to a watch. All right. This person could be watching you, and I mean, gosh, whether you like jewelry or not, you're pretty blingy to them. Okay, maybe they like jewelry, but they look at you as it's giving Diamonique, at least, okay, if not the real deal, just saying, okay, with the star card energy. And, you know, long story short, I do see that, you know, they self-sabotage here. This is like tales old as time. It's like, oh, I met the love of my life. The love of my life loves me. I love them so much. Gotta go. Right? Gotta split. Okay? And Splitsville did happen. Hence the tears. Right? Hence the betrayal. And yet, this person knows that they've got a ginormous cup for you. Okay? It's not giving... it's not literally the ace, but it's giving the ace is what I wanted to say. Excuse me. It's a King of Cups. And this particular King of Cups card is illustrated in a golden scepter of sorts, filled beyond the brim with rose quartz, which really ties in the amount of love that this person, and most likely you, okay, do share. But this person does, I mean, this is I almost said his. This is this person's cup, okay? And they've got it for you. It's interesting because it's not even like Two of Cups cup, right? It's the King of Cups. It's like they're willing to share their court with you, their world, their legacy. All right. With this Wheel of Fortune, this could actually be talking about like empire estate type of vibes. All right. And what's hidden from you is that this person really is integrating themselves into emperor status. Okay, this could be somebody who said, look, you know, I know exactly the one that I'm supposed to be. In the meantime, let me get with this because the pentacles aren't right. And, you know, as wonky as that personally sounds to me on a personal note, men think like that at times, right? Not all men. I'm not coming for men. I'm not a man hater. I love men very much. But I digress. So, and there could be some significance to ancient Egyptian civilization, as well as that melanin. All right, doesn't have to be the case, but it's a repetitive theme here. It's not the only skin tone, but it is a repetitive theme. And I pulled the deck to the Queen of Cups. It's like you got wow, that is freaking weird. Why would they? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way that the King of Cups is depicted, right? It's just like the scepter, okay, in the sky, or sitting there chilling with some shadows behind it, etc. Right? The Queen of Cups, the Queen, all right, collective member, you are ready for this, huh? The Queen of Cups is depicted as the freaking Ace of Cups. And what I mean by that is, this scepter matches your masculines here, this King of Cups, but you still come out as the blingy diamond, okay? He's got the rose quartz, okay, but you got that star power. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's got the love, and you got that it factor kind of thing. I mean, we already had the star card come out for you, collective, and this hand is seemingly coming from the sky, carrying the scepter of the Queen's Cup. I mean, my goodness, how psychic are you? Also, by the way, I mean, we didn't have the High Priestess, but both of you have giftings, okay, as well as options, choices to make, okay, and battles to fight, all right? This could be why in current energies you are not together with this person, okay, aside from the third party, because this person is actively making things right, whether they went the roundabout way to do this or not, okay? And asking Spirit, how does this person view you? They love your voice, okay? From what I'm seeing, okay, let's just go through. Okay, they love your pizzazz, your effervescence, okay? They could, even with those skilled abilities, okay, be able to read your aura. It could come out like rainbow vibes, right? Let's see. This person, if they were able to tell you, and I say it that way because this person maybe isn't the type to be able to be like, hey, I got some words, let me use them, right? Like, it's a mixed bag, I get it, okay? So that's not everybody's person, but that's a few of you. This person would have you know that you very much inspire them, you very much assist them with, like, self-regulation, like emotional regulation, calming the mental space, temperance energy coming out. They look to you as an angel of some form. All right, they look to you as very wise with the hermit energy leading into the Six of Voices here. That's that voice again. Just getting that they really don't want to be in a position where they're away from you. However, you know how, like, when you get into a karmic connection, it's not necessarily the easiest to get out of, right? And some of you just found out that they've just entered into this cycle, and many of you, you know the cycle to be what it is, okay? This person with this muse of emotions really, I think the reason why they're hanging on to, aside from the obvious as well, and maybe this is just for any cross watcher, if you're saying, yeah, that's really me, all right, and you're not on the side of the other side, right, which I'm normally saying is the collective member, but hey, I could have cross watcher and a collective member, and they could both be collective members. How about that? But I digress. This person really relies on you, whether you realize it or not, to kind of like fix their shit. Like, this is like somebody, maybe they have mental health, maybe they have, trauma, right? And we've all been there. It's like you're in the middle of the city, all of a sudden something happens, nothing happens, and you just need to regulate. And it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Where could I go? They look to you. That's why you're the star in their world, in spite of that third party Three of Cups energy. It's interesting. The Three of Cups is normally a quite celebratory card, except for when in love readings it does kind of tie into that third party energy. And to be clear, third parties can definitely not be connected to other people's vessels. It could be anything that gets in the way of, in love readings, particularly anything that would get in the way of the connection, such as, work comes to mind, or friends and family, just nothing amorous, but yet still in the way kind of thing, right? This person definitely maybe even sleeps to your voice somehow. Okay, but what you should know is that they are definitely underway in some form of spiritual transition / awakening. Okay, they are very much coming towards you energetically, because again, they can't not at this point. You're being asked to utilize your strength. Okay, and I just cut the deck to the Justice card, and underneath that is the Ace of Emotions. All right, so Ace of Emotions is same deal for more traditional decks. It's more stated as Ace of Cups. Okay, same deal. An ace is an ace, baby. Take it, right? I hope this helped make sense of some clarity that you were looking for. All right, and let me just leave you with the initials that I can get for you. Wow, N came out hot and ready. Ooh, confirmation on that N. All right, 11:01 on that timer. Gosh, I'm hearing the name Winston. All right. Could be some significance to CeeLo Green. Interesting. As I said, that 11:11 was on the timer. Okay, for some, maybe this could be your twin flame. Doesn't have to be the case, but it's really talking about new beginnings. All right. Let me see a couple more shuffles here. Oh, be sure. All right, so we've got T at the bottom of the deck. We've got Y. We've got D, F, N. Again, we talked about, right? It's the same N, just so you know. There's not a duplication there. I just read it twice. We've got E, A. This makes me think of EA Sports, right? Maybe somebody's a gamer. We've got Z. We've got R. Makes me think of the name Zier. Could be short for Nazir with that N. Now we've got two N's, I promise. That's so funny. L, Q, G, I, and there's that W for that Winston energy, I suppose. Okay, it doesn't have to be the case, you guys. 12:12 on that timer. Look up those angel numbers, would ya? They really help round out the message, I promise. Love and light.